Yo, welcome back, Sentinels. Welcome back. Another episode of Black Father Sentinel, where we are changing the narrative of how fathers are depicted as well as discussed in today's society. Back with another video for you all. Week two. Week two, you all. We made it through the 90-day juice detox. All right. Just want to explain to y'all a little bit what's been going on throughout this last week of the detox. Okay. Y'all know what y'all got to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all chiming in, all right? If I pose a question, try to answer. Leave some comments down there in the comment section, all right? So week two, let me explain it to y'all. Week two was a little bit different than week one. I gotta admit though. Let's start first with the actual bowel movements, right? So at the beginning of the week, I had a couple, but again, those were just like water-based mixed with like a little bit of liquid. I'm sorry, water-based mixed with a little bit of solid stool, okay? Not much happening there. Felt like I was just like getting out whatever else was stopped up in me. Again, I always got to remind you all that these results may not be the typical results because, again, I was vegan before I even started the juice detox, right? So I didn't have a lot of build up in me quite naturally, okay? So I didn't have a lot of stored up meat in me or anything of that nature. So yours may be a little bit different than mine. So that week two, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It was bowel movements, I guess you can call them that, but it really wasn't nothing coming out. You know what I mean? And so can't really say that I had a lot of bowel movements. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing right now. In terms of anything out the ordinary, week two was like it was all like my skin was very irritable. Like it was just very irritable the whole week. Like I developed a rash in the crack of my arm. I know I told y'all all on a daily update that I had eczema since I was younger, and that's absolutely true. So I developed like a rash in the crack of my arm, and it's actually still there right now. It's starting to go away slowly but surely. I didn't scratch it or anything like that. I would recommend you not scratching it. Just let the body take its course. See, the thing about detoxes is they get worse before they get better. So I want y'all to understand that. So when you start to see symptoms like rashes or pimples or things of that nature, it's all good. It's just your body going through that quite natural healing phase. Like it's getting rid of the toxins, the parasites, so it can begin to start healing itself. It's almost like the body's like, yo, I got to work in a clean kitchen. Like if any of y'all are like me, I can't cook in a dirty kitchen. Like I just can't do it. Like it's just against my religion to cook in a dirty kitchen. So I think that's more so like what the body is trying to say. Like, look, let me clean up all this stuff out of here first, and then let's begin to heal, my guy. So I just take it for what it's worth. I want you all to do the same thing in terms of, don't get detoured. Don't get off track because you see a little symptoms start to show. Outbreaks, whatever the case may be, pimples, doesn't matter. Irritable skin, doesn't matter. You're starting to itch, scratch, it doesn't matter. Don't get detoured, all right? Just stay focused and stay with it. It's all going to pass through. Just want you all to know that. As far as energy level, I still been in the same bag. Like I got the same energy level, if not more, right? It's crazy because now when I go to the gym, what I've noticed is that I can lift more. I can lift more. I can squat more. I can do more with my legs. I can do more with my upper body. It's crazy. And then also, one of the things that I notice about the gym is that I'm healing dramatically faster. You know how it normally takes us, a couple of days if like we work out a new muscle, like it hurts for a couple of days, right? That's not the case. It may hurt for like literally like an hour or two, maybe, and that's a maybe. And then, but the next day, it doesn't hurt at all. And I'll be honest with you, I'm like, man, this is the weirdest thing, but I think it's so dope though, and I actually like that. It feels like my body is repairing itself way quicker. Okay. In terms of just like mentally where I'm at, I'll be honest with you. This week, I did some wild stuff. And what I mean by that, like I find myself binge watching TikTok for probably like, I don't know, 2, 3 hours sometimes, right? Just watching vegan, like vegan food. All right. I don't order stuff for when I get off of the detox that I'm prepared to cook, just ordering ingredients off of Amazon ordering like pressure cookers, ordering like dicers, ordering like the things that make the noodles or can make a cucumber turn into noodles. I'm just ordering all type of stuff. Like when I said that was wild to me, like I literally spent like 3 hours at least like twice this week just watching food. I guess recipes or food people making food on TikTok, but they were vegan food. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was hungry as I don't know what. For some reason, it just like came all back over me. So I was pretty hungry on this go round. I can't even lie to you all. But yeah, and so that was pretty interesting to me. I'm just like, man, I just find myself just watching like just food stuff on TikTok. Another thing that I was watching too on YouTube. Y'all ever saw those like food challenges? Y'all heard of those food challenges? Right? Where a guy they go to these local bars or whatever the case may be in these local bars or taverns or restaurants, they have these like food challenges that people, if they can beat it, they either get money or they get a T-shirt or whatever the case may be. Tell me why I'm sitting up here watching this guy eat 3,900 burgers, right, with the fries, the loaded fries to match, and I'm just watching that for like 45 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. What is wrong with me? It's crazy, but. So yeah, I was just hungry this week. I can't even lie to y'all. Um, I didn't indulge in any food. I actually had to cook my son some steaks. I cooked him some chicken breast. I didn't even lick my finger, y'all. I made him some mashed potatoes from scratch. I just was putting myself through the fire, but I wasn't even tempted at all. I think it's all mental at this point. Like I'm at the point to where my body is comfortable in terms of like just drinking the juice. Like I don't desire food, but it's not that I have cravings for food, but I like watching people eat food. If that makes sense. I know it's weird. Don't judge me. All right. Uh, other than that though, it's just been like I've been in tune with myself. I've just been paying attention to the emotions um, that have been like coming to mind. So I take time in the morning just to meditate, only for 20 minutes. You know, I recommend that to you all. Just meditation is just good, period, because it just slows the brain down. And when you meditate, I'll be frank with you all, you start to realize that none of this stuff externally really even matters, man. Like we can't take none of this stuff with us. So why are we worried about it? You know what I mean? Like why are we worried about trying to get the fancy cars? Although these are items that, I have and that I inspire to get. Like I'm always going after the money. And those of you who say money is not important, why do you get up every day to work 10, 12, and 11 hours to go make money? So money is actually important to you. Try telling the car payment that money is not important. Try telling the light people that money is not important. Try telling your mortgage people that money is not important. You can't do it. So don't run that towards me. I'm just saying like it shouldn't be our main focus. Like we should get the money in order to serve the people. That's what I do it for. Like I love tipping people at restaurants. I love the smile that they give me after a nice tip. It should always be 20%. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just been in tune this week. I just been paying attention to a lot. I've been reading a lot. I'm like, I don't really get bothered. I noticed that too. Like, I don't get bothered by a lot of anything nowadays. It's just like in a sense that it's not even worth it. Like, I'm not confrontational at all. I don't have like I sometimes things warrant me getting mad. However, I still don't even get mad. It's like the weirdest thing. I can't really explain it, but for those of you know who you know, um, anybody else out there doing this juice fast, I definitely commend you because it definitely takes some mental fortitude to get this done. Um, so I'm proud of you. If nobody else told you you made it this far, this is only week 2. I get it. Trust me, I understand. But we here now. We here. We made it. I know we're going to see it all the way through. I know we're going to do what we got to do. And even like I told y'all before in a previous video, when I'm preparing this fruit looks so good because I haven't chewed anything in quite some time. Like I just want to chew it. I just really want to just chew this fruit. I'll be honest with you. But I'm not going to do it. I can fight the urge. But, outside of me doing this for the spiritual aspect of it, I'm also doing it for the simple fact that we've given up on ourselves so much in life. Like we always give up on ourselves, right? And only we know those situations in which we've given up on ourselves, but we had more fight in us. I know for me, I won't. I know, right? I know you out there, you know too. Those ones where you knew you could have kept going, but you gave up prematurely. So this is one of those things where, like, keep going, man. Push through. Stop giving up on yourself. You've been giving up on yourself way too much. You've been giving up yourself almost your whole life. It's almost like you've been lying to yourself your whole life. Now's the time to stop lying. Now's the time to be vulnerable, let everything out so you can move forward. It's time to get to these higher levels, y'all. These higher levels that we read about, these higher levels that we see on TV. It's time to get to these higher levels. And so this spiritual journey for me, man, I love it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I love it to the max. I love the aspect of it, like the discipline aspect that comes with it. I love that part of it. I tell people all the time, the ones that I talk to, listen, I'm the most disciplined man that you know, and I stand on that, right? So when I say I'm gonna do something, I'm doing something. And this journey for me is not only for myself, but as well for any individual that ever gave up on me in my life. Anybody. If you ever gave up on me, I'm showing you right now that that was the wrong move to make. So anybody who has ever gave up on me, I'm gonna show you what I got. I'm gonna show you what you miss out of. And guess what? When you come back around, I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be here, right? That's another thing that I noticed too, man. It's just like doing this doing this detox. It's just like you develop just like a pure heart. Although our hearts are, natural, pure anyway, a lot of times we get affected by the external world in terms of things can still make us mad. Things can still trigger us. Things can still make us want to pop off, fight, argue. Um, but it's because we have all those toxins in our body. I noticed that as I'm starting to urinate, as well as taking bowel movements, those emotions that are attached to those negative things are leaving out my body as well. So I know it sounds weird, but you just have to go through this to understand it. Okay? So it's just like all that negativity is just leaving out of my body, and I feel amazing. It's like I'm letting it all go. I don't know if y'all ever been to that point in your life where y'all just like, I'm letting it all go. Like, I don't have nothing to prove. I don't have nothing uh, to really like gain from those situations to where it could possibly go left. I'm not trying to prove how tough I am, how hard I am, nothing of that nature, right? I just want to be myself. I want to be the person that God created me to be, right? And I'm okay with it. Like, I feel grounded. I feel appreciated within myself, though. I'm not looking for anybody else to validate me. And that's the thing about this. A lot of times we be out here looking for people to validate us, and all you need to do is validate yourself. I have a saying that I tell my kids all the time, and it's the moment that you wake your head off the pillow or pick your head off the pillow, you have everything you need. I want you to think about that. The moment you lift your head off the pillow, you have everything that you need. So it doesn't matter what comes up in this external world. You can figure it out because you have a brain. It doesn't matter what happened in your relationship. You can figure it out because you too have a brain. Your children go through something. You can figure it out because you have the brain. The moment you lift your head off the pillow, you have everything that you need. I just want to leave that with y'all. All right. And then last but not least, throughout this whole 2 weeks, it seems like I have gained the most gnats I've ever saw in my life. Like, I moved a pineapple the other day, and I mean, it went crazy in there. Like, you ever walk through those flies when you out there at the park or baseball field or something, and you just like, why would they just stand right there? Like, you can see them in the sky, just a bunch of them. That's how it was. So if y'all got any tips on how to get these gnats out of here, let me know, please, because I'm getting sick of these things. But I want to leave y'all with this, like I just told y'all. The moment you lift your head off the pillow, you have everything that you need. Yo, I'm signing out. Hey, fathers, continue to do what y'all do best, and that is being great fathers. Black Father Syndrome.